Hello everyone, this is Rakshit from InvestTantra. Welcome to the world of cryptocurrencies, altcoins, and tokens. We hear the term fork associated with cryptocurrencies quite often these days. Most of us might wonder what it really is. Why is there so many price fluctuations related to it? In this video, let us explore what causes a fork, what other types of fork, and what are the recent major forks and its future. So let's get into it. What causes a fork? Forking implies any divergence in the blockchain, temporary or permanent. In simple terms, forking is said to happen when a blockchain splits into two branches. It can happen as a result of a change in algorithm or the other software changes. Forks are regularly proposed, taken place often, and are generally accepted as a healthy component in the cryptocurrency ecosystem that allows a community to evaluate and decide which idea are most promising. This open source governance means that there's no group that has absolute control over the fate of cryptocurrency projects. Depending on the nature of the change, the fork can be categorized into hard fork and soft fork. What are the types of forks? There are two types of forks, hard fork and soft fork. A hard fork represents a permanent divergence in the system, as shown in the picture here. And nodes running in the previous version will no longer be accepted by the newest version of the blockchain. Hard forks represent substantial change and create a new blockchain with no transaction compatibility between the versions, which means transactions on the old chain are not recognized on the new one and vice versa. Nodes that continue running the old version of the software will see the new transactions as invalid. To mine valid blockchains on the new chain, all the nodes on the network need to upgrade to the new rules. Hard fork is usually done when there is enough support from the mining community. Only when the majority of miners give support signal towards upgrade of the fork, the developers of the chain start working to upgrade the code. Typically, the support should come from 90 to 95% of the miners. Now let's talk about soft fork. A soft fork is said to be backward compatible, in the sense that old transactions can be recognized by new nodes. Unlike a hard fork, non-upgraded nodes will still see new transactions as valid. However, if upgraded nodes continue to mine blocks, the blocks they mine will be rejected by the upgraded nodes. Therefore, soft forks need majority of hash power in the network to succeed. When a soft fork is supported by only a minority of hash power in the network, it could become the shortest chain and get orphaned by the network. Recent major forks: Ethereum Byzantium fork, which was planned to upgrade for Ethereum, meant to address scalability issues and incorporate private transactions. Another recent planned fork was Monero's hard fork to introduce Ring CT as a superior means of privatizing transactions. Bitcoin Cash was proposed as a hard fork to increase Bitcoin's blockchain from 1 MB to 8 MB, which would help to deal with scalability issues. Ethereum Classic became a hard fork in the response to a hack. Most of the community, including the co-development team, chose to hard fork to reverse the effects of the hack. But a smaller group wished to preserve the blockchain as it was. The smaller group had forked and the old chain became Ethereum Classic, which the co-development team and most of the community undid the impact of the hack and retained the name Ethereum on a partially rollback blockchain that did not have any impact of the hack. Forks can also take the form of spin-off coins that have key differences from the coins they are molded after but share much of the same technology. Rather than forking from an existing blockchain, these coins start fresh. Litecoin is one of the most famous spin-off coins and was created in 2011 as an alternative to Bitcoin, with faster block processing time and a greater coin supply to address scalability issues. Forks will continue to be an important part of the evolving cryptocurrency landscape. Forks will be reality of the cryptocurrency ecosystem for the foreseeable future, as many of the existing protocols are still working to address scalability and privacy issues. Forks allow cryptocurrencies to be flexible and update protocols as needed and let the best ideas win out over the long run. I hope you got to learn a lot from this video and this video was really interesting. If you like the video, do not forget to subscribe this channel, like the video and share this video in all your social media platforms. For crypto lovers, follow Roshan Shankar on Instagram for new updates on cryptocurrencies.